Hello and welcome to This or That with Kobe and Cap. We are halfway through the North American LCS split, and we've got 7 slides ready to dissect what the teams have been up to. Are you ready?
Time flies. Let's get started.
All right. Slide number 1, most likely final. Throw me a little analysis, Captain Flowers.
All right, a little bit of analysis, Well, I still think Team Liquid looks like they are a cut above the rest of the competition. So I'm automatically giving a couple thinking emojis to this one. But that being said, these 3 teams to me definitely look like it has to be 2 out of 3 of them in the final. FlyQuest could still make an argument for themselves, but these 3 are really looking like the best recently. I have a large amount of faith in Cloud9 because this is the team that has previously showed that they can compete at that higher level when you're looking at international tournaments like Worlds performances in the past. So I'm going with this. I think we are going to see this, that, or the other thing. I'm going with the other thing because I want to see the rematch of Summer Finals from last year, and I want to see it be a lot closer.
There you go. I mean, these are the top 3 rated teams right now, ranked in the North American LCS. I would say that both Cloud9 and TSM are playing a faster game than Team Liquid, and they actually play each other on Sunday. So I'm super excited to see that one. But kind of like you, I can't push Team Liquid out of it. I think that they are going to be in that finals, and I might go with the other thing as well. All right, slide number 2. Better team MVP candidate, either Zeyzal or CoreJJ. Both really strong supports right now. And again, top 2 teams for both of them. I think CoreJJ, just right off the bat, has been incredible. And they've paired him with Doublelift, the most dominant North American AD carry, at least within our league. So he has absolutely been popping off, but Zeyzal as well does so much shot calling for the team. It's definitely close.
It's hard to measure, right? Because the shot calling is something that we don't necessarily get to see the same way you can look at somebody make a big play, like flash in and initiate and start a fight off. We can't see, oh, this is exactly who was saying this in this moment. You can go back and watch VODs, but right there in frend of your eyes, as the game plays out, it's harder to really perceive that and see how much that matters. Obviously, yeah, like you said, he does a lot of heavy lifting.
I know Riv would go with Zeyzal. He's got the beard.
Yeah, Riv would have to go with that, but we saw how Riv did in the auditions. This and that. We gotta pick one or the other. So I think I'm gonna have to go with CoreJJ. This guy has been the one, although Zeyzal has had some pop-offs, this guy is popping off every single week, and I have yet to be not impressed with the game.
I'm super excited because Zeyzal also said that if scrims are to tell anything, Cloud9 are better than Team Liquid. So we'll
know about NA and scrim history.
We'll have to see later.
Let's be cautiously optimistic.
Slide number 3. How to win as NA Jace. Froggen has done it. He found the formula. Honestly,
just for the image alone.
Honestly, this one is way funnier. Dardoch also has been taking the Jace into the jungle. I think Lyra also actually did it. I have to go with Broken Blade, though. He found the secret. Yeah. TSM are undefeated on NA
Just
Jace.
stack those items that you shouldn't stack ever for any reason. Please do not do this in your solo queue games, but that.
All right, next slide. What is worse, the hot sauce before casting? That was really difficult, or CLG's week.
You guys couldn't get a picture with my eyes open? What?
I mean, I got an excuse for mine.
Yeah, you at least have an excuse.
I'll
They're
burn
just
it.
Trolling me. All right.
There's no way that having an 0-2 weekend, they're still 4-6. They're in the middle. It's not like they're out of playoffs or anything, but I was almost out of being able to speak for the first half of the game.
I was worried I was gonna have to carry you to an ambulance after you first ate it. You looked like you were gonna die. I'm voting for this.
Shout outs to Joel, kept bringing me more cups of milk, and I would just stick my mouth in the milk for a while Captain Flowers was talking.
that was a wacky cast. Here's to you, Joel. You're the man of the hour for this one.
All right, next slide. Bigger 100 Thieves weakness. Interesting, because people have been analyzing, why is this team at the bottom of the standings? They have so much star power. People really expected a lot more. Is it the macro, which has dropped off, that used to be their strength in the mid game, or a lot of these individual mistakes that we're seeing, some of the tower dives and just mechanical misplays in team fights?
I'm personally looking more towards that side because when I'm looking back at the games and thinking what stands out to me the most from watching the 100 Thieves losses, you are talking about individual misplays. We all remember Who He's Weak, where things went really south, clicking on the tower accidentally instead of the mini-map, where he makes the rotations to the bottom lane and then immediately just has mistake after mistake after mistake. Aphromoo eating a lot of Ezreal Qs this past weekend.
Teleporting back to lane.
Phase got destroyed. Yeah, teleporting back to lane, and it just seems like, what? There's a lot of head scratchers coming out, and obviously this still needs fixed too, but I feel like unless you have this as the foundation, this is the house, Kobe.
I'm agreeing.
And this is the land you gotta build the house on. We gotta get the foundation level before we build the house.
I want to be a landowner. I'm going with that as well. All right.
We're going with that.
Next slide. I think this is either 5 or 6. I stopped counting.
Yeah,
Better
I
mid
lost track
laner. Is it Froggen or is it Niski?
Ooh.
The replacement for Jensen or Karthus, Victor player. He's been hard carrying. The Victor game, he did 50% of the team's damage.
His Victor game was absolutely insane. Just watching that, I have nightmares from like the solo queue games where the enemy mid laner pops off. You're like, I can't do anything to him.
I like Niski though because he has fit in super well with Cloud9. A lot of people were worried with Jensen leaving. He's played poke champions, he's played Galio, you know, been able to follow up on dive, he's been able to play mid lane. I think he's been pretty versatile. So for that team, I think it's been a no-brainer. I think he'd be better for Cloud9 than Froggen would be for Cloud9. As far as just the question for better overall mid laner, though, that's a hard one. I guess I'll go with Niski.
It is pretty hard, and for me, it's especially like Niski stepping up in a situation where everybody was expecting to be like, oh, no way he'll be as good as Jensen. Absolute, like, downgrade, not gonna happen. But he's really stepped up, and he's like, big shoes, well, I got big feet. This isn't that big of a problem. We've seen him pop off. Obviously, Froggen's had his own pop-offs too, but what you said about Niski being able to play the Cloud9 style and like sometimes be that Galio and everything, Froggen shows he can hard carry. He's got the muscles for that.
What's it gonna be?
But Niski can do everything. I've got to give the edge to Niski.
I'm switching my vote. I'm going Froggen then.
Oh, you gotta be different. You're just being a contrarian.
I like it when he's playing Victor. He 3-shots the enemy jungle over and over. I love your rush, but that was a rough one. All right, next slide. I think this is the last one. Who would win in a rap battle? Quick shot or Flowers? I have been first row seats to a lot of Flowers rapping. And since he's standing right here, I'm gonna go with Flowers.
I'm going with me too, because I'm me.
This rap would be hilarious though. Quickshot would be talking about Flash Bear slapping cocoons and all of his.
Somebody give me a gauntlet so I can throw it down for MSI. We'll do this. Best believe.
I know that Dracos wrote their previous rap battle. Maybe he'll write one for Quickshot and you can do one.
I'm gonna 1v2? I'm gonna 1v2? All right, let's do it. Let's do it.
I'm looking forward to MSI even more now. All right, I think that's gonna do it though. Let's check. Any more slides? All right, no more slides.
This or that. We done.
And we will have a special MSI episode coming out for that one as well. Can't wait.